Hello everyone and welcome to this week's N26 7th Heaven, the first one post the movie. And by the way, at the end of this video, if you didn't catch my spoiler-free movie review, it will be one of the videos you can click on. The other video you can click on is in reference to this. Secrets and Pies is more of an extension or a prequel to the latest comics series edition. Comic number 50 to 59. In fact, you might as well call it the setup to a very horrible punchline. But the episode is funny. What is the episode? Well, Pinkie loves to make pies. More specifically, she loves to make them for Rainbow Dash. But Rainbow can't come out and just admit that she doesn't like pie. I guess she won't be on Dwayne Johnson's Christmas list anytime soon. Wrestling joke. So, Pinkie, in an effort to get her to admit it after doing some mystery-like investigation work around town, tries everything possible to make her eat one, with hilarious results, as Rainbow finds a way almost in the form of an episode a couple of seasons ago. You know, the one about her knowing that, well, Cadence was pregnant with Q%. To get rid of the pies, as each joke escalates, she gets more lesson zero crazy. But the lesson of this episode is muddled. If you didn't read the comic, the lessons here don't make half sense. The lesson is more in Rainbow's direction of don't lie to your friends about something simple, or try not to lie when needed. But here's why the lesson falls flat in the episode. You see, immediately after telling this lesson, Rainbow Dash is honest a little bit, and there's an immediate lie right after that. Plus, the pie resolution is not resolved. Why is it not resolved? Because it's resolved in the comic. In fact, the comic number 59, tells this story not necessarily better, but chooses the right moral path, unlike this episode that chooses the completely wrong one. Not lying to your friends is a good moral and something to keep, and being honest with them is a plus. And there is such a thing as a positive white lie, as explained earlier in a season 5 episode for Applejack. But the whole purpose of the episode was about Rainbow's hatred of pies, and that not getting resoluted unless you read the comics makes this episode fall flat. Yes, on the positive side, it's Pinkie o'clock, motherfuckers. All day, every day, Pinkie's at her most Pinkie o'clock in this episode. Random jokes return of the Pinkie Cave and countless other references or previous gags. Plus, getting the other characters around town is a plus. And yes, the opening gag of her making a pie with twy, hey, that rhymes, is an actual very funny joke. And there are a couple of jokes with the Rainbow Dash that work out well as well here. The gags are kind of reminiscent of Season 1 Pinkie Pie, to a massive negative extent. In fact, it also reminds me of a Season 1 episode where Pinkie just won't leave Rainbow alone. I have to jog my memory to remember the actual title here. If you do, leave it down in the comment section below and help me. But we've seen this before with a much more better lesson here. This is Pinkie at her comedic best, but also at her friend worst. But it doesn't save Rainbow Dash either because of the lying and the unresolved ending at the end. If not for the comedy and the lessons being good ones, plus the camaraderie between the two, this episode would be absolutely at the bottom. But even with that said, Secrets and Pies is an absolutely skippable episode. And if you do watch this episode, make sure to read the MLP Friendship is Magic comic 59 in Pacific to get your resolution, or else you won't have one. You'll feel like you only ate half a pie. Regardless of how Pinkie o'clock this episode is, the comedy can't save it. That's why I give Secrets and Pies only a 2 out of 6. Avoid this episode if you must. And the addition to the comics also brings up another lie. Hasbro, I thought the comics weren't canon, so why are they suddenly becoming canon now? Huh? Mind explaining? The comedy is great and the camaraderie between Rainbow and Pinkie Pie is great. And the townsfolk are. It's generally funny. But the mixed up morals and the non-resolution of Pinkie's hatred of pies being brought down to the comics makes this episode a misfire on all occasions. Tell me what you think about Secrets and Pies down in the comment section below, and make sure to use the 2 annotations and cards that I give you, and make sure if you want more to hit the sub button, and that's no lie. Until next week, which isn't a lie either, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own nirvana. And thanks for watching.